Welcome to Rick's Corner. It's a Saturday afternoon. It's beautiful in Los Angeles. I think the temperature today is like 75 degrees. I went to the gym this morning, did an arm workout. Felt really good after a long time of being down for a while. And everything's coming back. I feel really good. My workouts are good. My weight only gained like 2 pounds, but I feel harder at this weight. I think I'm going to stay this way. But that's not why I'm talking right now. I want to talk about fitness. I want to talk about old school bodybuilding compared to today's fitness. And I've done this many times, but every time I go in the gym, I see something new. Now, there are people in the CrossFit, they're into yoga, they're into cycling, they're into aerobic workouts, they're into hiking, they're into all kinds of things nowadays for fitness. And every one of them has its own merit. Everything they do is for a different reason, but it all works. I was raised in a bodybuilding gym in Gold's, as many people were of my era. And a lot of you know that, and a lot of you like to talk about the golden era and how we built our bodies back in the 70s. It was basically a bodybuilding gym. It was weights, it was dumbbells, it was barbell, there were cable crossovers, there were a couple of cable machines, maybe a calf machine, but basically it was just weights. There were no bicycles, there were no treadmills, there were no Stairmasters, none of that stuff even existed. There weren't even water bottles back in those days. So our results came from using dumbbells and barbells. Basic exercises. People have asked me so many times, what did you do that was different? Really, there was nothing different. It was just basic. Bench press, incline press, side flies were the basic exercises. You kind of substitute them once in a while for cable crossovers, or you did dips, which were good for the lower pec. There's certain things you did. Dumbbell presses were excellent. Barbell presses were good. Smith presses were good. Dumbbell laterals, sometimes dumbbell or cable laterals. Everything had its place, and we would intertwine it with, I guess whatever the feel was that day. But what I'm talking about now is when I go into Gold's North Hollywood, which is my favorite gym right now. It's been there for a long time. It's a bodybuilding gym, basically. Everybody there is trained for bodybuilding to build their bodies. They do have treadmills, they do have bikes, they do have Stairmasters. But overall, it's a bodybuilding gym. It's all weights. Trainers come in there, and I have nothing against trainers as long as they know what they're doing, but a lot of them don't. Now they bring the balls in. They got the balls going, and I think, what in the world are with these trainers' balls, so to speak? Why do you need those in a bodybuilding gym? Number one, I see people laying on them doing pressing. To me, that's really crazy because your back is on the ball and you're rolling around trying to balance the dumbbells. What if it falls and hits you in the face, which it can? I would rather have a stability of a bench underneath me to build the muscle. And they'll say, I'm working my core. Well, what is your core? Is that your abs? Is that your back? Is that the center of your body? If it is, there's exercises for that. You have leg raises, you have crunches, you have other things. Using dumbbells to work your core doesn't mean shit to me. And if you're standing on a ball and you're doing dumbbells, what's the sense of that? I've seen people stand on balls and do squats. Can you imagine if your ankle slipped with 300 pounds on your back, what would happen to you? Powerlifters always squatted with powerlifting shoes, and they were raised up and they had stability and a belt underneath them. No way would they squat on a ball, or whether they get the poundage they could squat with, or the development they could do it. That's more of a balance act if you're going to be a hand balancer or something like that. I'm sitting in the gym, there's a trainer at the other end here, and there's a client over here, and they're throwing a ball underhand, back and forth, back and forth. The ball hit me in the head. And I'm thinking, what the hell, man? I'm here to work out. What are these balls? It's not a basketball court. Take the ball outside and do it. You don't do it down the runway of a gym when people are using weights. Or if you're over by another machine and they're rolling back and forth in front of the dumbbell rack when you're trying to stand there and do curls. There's a place for everything, and I don't think balls belong in the gym. I don't think it's right. It's just very distracting. If you walk through and you're doing something, there's a flat sit-up board over here and one on this side, and they're throwing the ball back and forth, and people are walking through tripping. To me, it's the wrong place. This is a bodybuilding gym. If you want to go to LA Fitness or 24 Hour and they have a place that you can throw those balls around, then good. Our gym doesn't have space for it, so take it outside. There's a big parking lot you can throw the balls in, not inside the gym. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but it's never done anything for developing the body that I've ever seen in my life. You want a 70s style body, slim and waist and big shoulders and big chest, and want to look like a bodybuilder and full of muscle, you don't need the balls. You need the balls to train hard. That's what you need, those balls that make you train hard with the weights and get to where you want to get in life. But using these heavy pound medicine balls in the gym, I have no idea what that's all about, and I really like to see them do something about finding its own place. I'm sure many of you have seen that. What does it do? I mean, really, what is it doing for you? I couldn't possibly stand on one and squat. There's no balance to it at all. And I don't see any purpose in doing that and hurting yourself, because accidents happen, and I see people fall off those balls. I see them trip and fall on the floor. And what if they had 300 pounds, like I said, and they fell on top of them? Wow, I can't imagine. So anyway, you guys asked me about old school and how we build our bodies, and this is what we did. A bodybuilding gym with weights. This is what we did, and the rest was diet. We didn't have balls. We didn't have Stairmasters and all that kind of stuff. So I say get the balls out of the gym, or at least take them outside and use them. Don't use them on a floor where there's people working out with weights and running down the dumbbell racks and trying to trip people with them with the balls, or wherever they are in the gym. They're completely no place for them at all. So I wanted to bring that up. I thought it was something I needed to talk about, and I'm sure you guys all have your own opinion. It must be good for something, but it's certainly not good for what you want to accomplish as a bodybuilder, and that's telling it straight out. Anyways, don't forget to take a look at my website, rickdrasin.com, and order my new shirts on there. I have a lot of new designs I think you're going to like. I also have the Gold's Gym drawing, autographed and signed to you. That's on there as well. I forgot to mention these things. And just take a look at it, rickdrasin.com. You'll see it. You can order it. I ship it out right away. I autograph it, and it's yours to hang on the wall. And the new shirt designs are really cool. They're very cool. Thanks again for watching Rick's Corner. We'll see you next time.
It's rickdrasin.com. He is the equalizer, baby. See you next time.